Connor, first of all, the opportunity to go up three on this team, how are you approaching that, and how big is that at this time of year?
Yeah, it's big for us. A 3-0 series is a lot different than a 2-1 series, so definitely a big game for us tonight.
Having said that, obviously they had a lot of pressure and a lot of shots last game, and Cam was really well. What kind of things are you hoping to tweak this evening?
Yeah, we definitely stole one in game two. Maybe didn't deserve to win, but we ultimately did just enough to get it, and we got to be ready and got to be better at home.
You yourself looked like you had a bit more room in game two than game one. Did you sense that they kind of approached you a little differently than they did in the first game?
Maybe a little bit. I'm not too sure. I think playing with Leon, if you want to cover me or shadow me or do whatever, then that leaves a little bit more space for him. So forces them to make the choice.
The fact that you are getting contributions from other people like Leon, like Patrick, like everyone else, do you think that kind of opens things up for you, and teams got to realize that there's more guys that can score on this team than just you?
We're a very deep team. I've said that before, and I'll definitely say it again. So we're a very deep team, and we have guys that can produce offense. And Leon and Padley, especially playing with those guys all year long, even up and down the lineup. So.
Where's the confidence for this team? Even though you said that you guys probably relied on your goaltender too much, still a 2-0 lead has to have the confidence sky high for this team right now.
Yeah, you can definitely feel good about that. You don't want to rely on your goaltender that much, and rely on a few lucky posts and stuff like that. So, we've said it before. We stole game two, and maybe necessarily didn't deserve to win. So, we got to be better here in game three.
Connor, I guess I'm the new guy, so forgive me if you've been asked this a lot. But in terms of your own expectations of yourself, I know winning is the ultimate, but do you expect a little bit more out of yourself in that sense?
Does not matter at all. We're up 2-0. We're up 2-0 coming home. That's all that really should matter.
Connor, I'm sorry, like you said, you rely maybe on Cam a little too much, but to know that you have a guy like that who's put in that kind of workload and yet he's obviously not shown anywhere from it, what kind of confidence does that give you guys to have that option in net behind you?
Yeah, definitely confident back there. That shouldn't change your game very much. Doesn't change our game very much. It's not like we're going to allow them to get breakaways and 2-on-1 just because we have a great goaltender. So it doesn't really change our game that much. But definitely nice to have that confidence back there.
Connor, what sort of energy has your group gotten from playing here at Rogers Place over maybe the last 10 regular season games in the playoffs? And do they help you guys maybe when there have been some downs?
Oh, they have helped us so much. The fans here have been great. You see the city kind of rallying around us, and we definitely appreciate that so much. And definitely a nice energy boost coming home to these fans.
Thanks, Connor. Obviously, Cam was big last game. I'm sure you don't want to give up that many scoring chances again. What type of things do you hope to tweak this evening?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he definitely held us in the game at times, and I mean, all year he's been really steady and gives us a lot of confidence. But at the same time, we want to definitely be better for him tonight and put a little more pressure on their goalie.
Is it just a matter of races to pucks, puck battles, or what do you think one key area is?
Well, they did a good job of putting pucks on net and getting second, third chances from that, and that's something that we can keep improving on. And I mean, usually when you shoot, you get the puck back, so we just got to keep that in mind and put as much as we can to him.
When it comes to playing against Rankins, I'm sorry, he just kind of took it to another level in that third period. What makes him so difficult to play against?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a experienced guy, and he's been there before. And when he really wants to, he can slow the game down and kind of control the pace. And I mean, that just kind of goes with the way that he sees the game and his big body. So for me, I got to try to play inside his equipment as much as I can, and don't let him have too much time with the puck.
It's his wingspan that's the hard part. Get the puck out with the left part and just check this.
Yeah, he definitely has that big wingspan, and so if I can get inside him as much as possible, it definitely helps me out. But I mean, obviously he can hold you off. I mean, he's a big body, he's a strong guy, and when he holds that puck out there, it can be tough sometimes.
In terms of confidence level, I know you said you guys relied on your goalie a little bit too much last game, but a 2-0 lead has to be sky high right now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that was our goal going down to Anaheim. So I mean, we accomplished that, and now coming back home, it's going to be a lot of fun to see the atmosphere in this building and see how much energy the fans have tonight. So we're looking forward to it, and hopefully it just re-energizes us.
How important is it to win this game for you guys, I guess, just to take that stranglehold lead?
I mean, yeah, it's on both sides of things. It's a big one. I mean, it's definitely kind of a pivot game in the series, and we want to. I mean, I think lately we've been good at home, and from kind of the last 10 games at home in the regular season, we really established ourselves for the playoffs, and we want to keep that going.
Milan talked about after that Game 4 loss to the Sharks not being comfortable with a lead. You guys had to learn that lesson. Since then, how did that game help you move forward in this series and prepare you for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a learning point for our group. I mean, obviously they were an experienced team and they came out extremely hard, and we probably weren't as prepared as we should have been. And I mean, that game we kind of just let that one go. I mean, we just flushed it away and moved on, and I think that was actually a good thing for our group.
How do you not relax on this situation? Coming home, where's it come from?
Yeah, we definitely have to find a way to. I mean, we know that they're going to come at us really hard tonight. I mean, they always usually have good starts, and we can expect that tonight. So if our mindset's in that kind of frame, then I think we'll be fine.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right, Cam. Well, you're up two, but I assume as a team, you guys are looking to polish some details from the last game.
Yeah, I don't think that our overall game was where we wanted to be last game. That's no secret. So I think we got to come out here and play a much more disciplined game against a team that's going to bring their best game of the series, and they're going to be extremely desperate tonight.
Is it your best game of the playoffs, do you think?
Personally, I thought I had a pretty good game. Yeah, I mean, I was tracking the puck, I was controlling some rebounds, so I needed to control them and try not to give them all the second chances because that's where they thrive.
Cam, when teams are facing a hot goalie, they always say we got to get more pucks in the net, got to get more traffic in front. But I want to ask you about the job that your guys are doing to clear the front of the net, to give you lanes to see the pucks, to get to those rebounds.
I think that was one of the best things that we did last game. We gave up a lot of shot volume, but I mean, everything from the outside, for the most part, I was able to see and track it, and it's a lot easier to control those rebounds and not give up those second chances when I can see those pucks. So the guys did a good job of tying up sticks and getting bodies out of my way last time so I could focus on that first shot.
I think those guys don't get enough credit for doing that. The guys like Adam, guys like Darnell, they do that kind of dirty work in front of the net.
Yeah, sometimes that kind of stuff goes overlooked, but I mean, it never goes overlooked by me. I appreciate it more than they know. So I mean, as long as they keep doing that, it's easier for me to do my job.
Cam, I know that you've had a lot of questions about your workload this year and whatsoever, but what do you attribute that to in terms of being able to handle it and being able to sustain yourself and stay fresh throughout the course of the year? Is there anything that you particularly attributed?
No, I mean, just smart rest away from the rink and just good habits and good work ethic. I mean, I've always been a pretty hard worker for the most part, and I learned from one of the best in New York. So I knew what it took when I was going to get my opportunity, and I've just been trying to continue carrying forward that hard work and putting it to work.
Benny Allaire.
Benny, Hank, yeah. I mean, just watching what Hank does as a pro on and off the ice. I mean, it's no secret that he's been one of the best in the game for a long time now. So just taking little details from his game and trying to put them into mine and carry that forward.
Do you expect to take, with the last answer, do you expect to see a little more traffic, take a little extra bump, and how do you prepare for that if you need to?
I just try to keep playing my game, try to maintain my my depth and not let them push me back, I think. Just trying to get to the top of that blue anytime I can, and anytime they give me a bump in there, hopefully the refs will see that. But I'm just going to try to keep getting in my lanes, and hopefully finding those pucks.
Has it been bumpy at all, or has it been pretty calm, or how would you rate it?
I mean, there's been some bumps here and there, but I mean, that's always going to happen. I mean, guys are going to go hard to the net this time of year. That's no secret. So it's just being prepared and still trying to stay focused and not let them get you off your game.
The confidence level for this team, they probably relied on you a little bit too much last time, and you mentioned you liked a better team game, but being up 2-0 with 2 wins in their barn, the confidence for this team has to be as high as it ever has.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's some things that we want to clean up, but coming back from there, building up 2-0 is obviously a huge confidence boost for us, and coming back to play in front of our home fans tonight is going to be another boost for us, and we're going to need every bit of it because, like I said, they're going to be an extremely desperate team tonight, and we're going to have our best game of the series.
Yeah, how much are seizing opportunities part of the playoffs, and do you feel like because of that 2-0 lead and what you have in front of you that you feel like you have to seize this opportunity?
I think so, yeah. I don't think we can, we're going to do our best not to give them any life. I mean, anytime that a team like that, they're extremely dangerous. You give them any sort of life for a game or two here, they're going to feed off it and they're going to build. So we're going to try to limit their chances, limit their momentum moving forward, and try to carry our own momentum forward. Thanks, guys.